This is the change I appreciate the most, a moment of silence and darkness. Before it used to look more like this, mind full of noise. So, should this moment of silence be the goal for everyone? There are all kinds of benefits to meditation. Increased attention, lessen depression and anxiety, prevents memory loss, improves sleep. Luckily, I kept a journal so I can go back and take a look at why I meditated. It's fucking awesome. Well, how could I know that if I haven't even tried? I will be much more productive. That's what others said. Benefits I can't put into words yet. That is what kept me going. Going into it without knowing what will happen, without expectations. But how long can you blindly continue doing something without expecting results? Well, you gotta stack the odds in your favor. For me, that was keeping a journal and finding an accountability buddy. So, what did we notice?
Mindfulness was the first thing I started to really notice. In a way that I started to observe my body better, observe my surroundings better, observe also other people better.
Observation and awareness is the first step to any kind of change. You need to be aware of what is happening around you if you wish to change anything.
I think it just enables you to do other things easier. Quitting smoking was because I meditated, because I understood the triggers in my body, what happens when I desired a cigarette, and I could explain that to myself, so it was a lot easier to quit.
Why did you start meditating?
Just out of curiosity. It was just the change in my lifestyle. I started to be more curious about all the things, basically. So, and this was just a part of it. It was part of the journey of self-improvement. Now, after about 8 months, maybe even more, I would say it's the top of the list. Of the things I would let go, it would be the last one. If I had to let go of my diet, my exercise routines, everything, it would be the last big thing to go.
So what drove me was basically curiosity, more or less. But then, as we started, I more and more started to notice that I'm able to let go and be without expectations. What really was important to me, or just interesting to me, that you don't have to be in control. It's okay to not be in control all the time. It's okay to just let go at some point, you know. You don't have to control everything, because that's exhausting. Being focused and vigilant and keeping attention and stuff and keeping everything under control, that's exhausting.
I noticed that it's a lot easier to ignore some stuff as well if I choose to. I don't know if there's a lot of people around me. I used to get a bit nervous if I tried to relax, for example. It wouldn't be that easy, but now I just, okay, I'll turn my hearing off basically, and it's silent. On that side is also very amazing.
Today in our society, meditation is an extremely useful skill to have. Just because we have such an overload of information and senses and all of that, and being able to just silence that out for a moment and just exist without any control or expectations or attachment, I don't know, it kind of brings you back into balance. You know, you can't be available to everyone all the time. You know, you have to have time for yourself, and meditation really gives you the skills and the knowledge to say, I don't need to be available all the time. I can just have a moment for myself and enjoy the moment, and this can wait, you know. It doesn't require my attention. When did you notice the first results of meditation?
In the long term, you start noticing stuff more. I think it's already happening even after 10 days or maybe even 7 days of trying, but after like 2 months or even a bit more, you start to notice it a lot more.
Yeah, I was just practicing it. I didn't observe as much what is happening, but then when you had the conversation after 2 months, I thought there are a lot of kind of things accumulated over those 2 months. After a month, I'm pretty sure you will notice something. It's just important to take the moment, to take time and reflect and observe what is different.
I would say a month's period is a very good goal. If you want to set some goals, at least do it for 1 month consistently, because even if you don't notice any other benefits, you will start to notice that you observe yourself a lot better, and even that is a huge benefit.
Yeah. What drives you to continue meditating?
I know that this will be beneficial for me for the rest of my life, so I just do it. I don't need goals for this. The goal is just to live a better life. When I felt I wasn't so motivated anymore, I tried something new. I tried some guided meditations, I tried yoga nidra, I tried self-hypnosis, just kind of different styles of meditation, I would say. That's what kept me going.
There are just many ways to do this.
And from each one you learn something about yourself. That's the amazing part as well.
Yeah, that is true.
And it improves the next experience, I would say.
Yeah, that is true.
Whichever benefit or path I choose to follow, curiosity is still the primary reason why I keep exploring the world of meditation, looking for answers without being asked a question. So, take a deep breath and let go.